like I just talk to the canvas when I paint.
And it just comes very nice.
Yeah, and like it's just like lost in the moment, and then like you're like, okay, it's done. I never been to Koh Phangan before, but I choose to move my life here.
Welcome to this new episode, and today I am here with Panyavi. How are you, Panyavi?
Yeah, I'm good.
Very
Just
nice.
moving here. Yeah.
So Panyavi is a Bangkok-based artist. Panyavi, can you tell us a little bit more about your background in life, your story?
My background, actually, I grew up in very poor family and didn't have a chance to choose my dream that much. So I studied like tourism because I think it's like the very like stable work. And but like later I work as like a project manager, producer and stuff like that, like for like 5 years.
5 years.
And at the later it was like I become like an artist assistant, like personal assistant, and it turned out like I don't like it that much, so I save up money for a while, and at that time I'm 25, so like I just think like maybe I back to do what I like. I mean, I'm very good at project manager and producer, so I like easy to find work, and 25 is not the bad age. So I just think like, okay, maybe like try to do like what you love, like try to do art, and if it's not working, just like reapply for the work. But from there until now, like I'm 32 and I never apply for a new job. Yeah, but it's very stucking in the first 3 years. Yeah, like the first 3 years is I didn't sell anything. I become like more well known after the fourth year. Like I do the opening for the band called FKJ.
FKJ, what is it?
The band, the international band, and a lot of action painting and live painting. Like the way that I work, I do abstract, yes, but like the way that I do the work is different from like other artists. Like normally they use brush and stuff, but like my technique is action painting, so it's like movement. There's like a lot of movement and stuff. So like I get a lot of light painting work, and they have a lot of emotion and things in the work. It's very like temptations on that. Yeah. So at first it's like that, and then like later I got chosen by a Michelin star to like do the live performing to the opening in Bangkok, and then later it's like better and better.
Sounds very good. So basically, you had this talent and you started life just to have a normal job, a normal career. But then that didn't happen, of course, because that was not your karma. So you started like 25, yeah? And of course, part of the work you did for other people, it was content producing. And so that also helped you sort of, develop as an artist, is that right?
Actually, at first I didn't know that I'm going to do abstract, but like one of my clients like give me a chance to do wall paint, and then I discovered myself like I like it that way. And I compared myself to other like very like virtual like actual painting, and I think like I take longer than them to do like that best work, but like I can do this by like naturally and better than them, like faster. So I choose abstract, and I like the way abstract work with the audience. Like every day is like it's the mood it change and stuff, and it can tell like a lot of story in like under like conceptual. It's not about like just a color shading like other people think, but yeah, at first I got like talk like that.
What kind of elements do you use in order to create this event opening?
The opening of the mission stuff?
Yeah?
Just color and canvas and stuff. Like It's the biggest one. Like they're choosing me because like I'm the only person that do live painting, and the only one that have website and like good profiles, and they really like my work. And I paint on the canvas. They gave me only 7 minutes.
7 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it's longer than that, but they gave me only 7 minutes.
And what did you paint in 7 minutes? Like a complete work?
Yeah, complete work. Like,
wow, so you
yeah.
got really quick, eh?
Yeah, it have to be quick. But like for that job, like I compose the music on that. Like I have a concept and stuff, and thing I use.
So you had the music side was also curated by you?
Yeah.
With other people, you said 7 stuff.
I compose it, like I like highlight the guitar thing and drummer and stuff, because I want exactly 7 minutes that tell the story that I want to tell. Because I have to move, and the music is like guiding me to like, and this like remember all my concepts.
So you're a musician as well, or how do you
No,
compose it?
I just like music. I got a lot of interview, I got a lot of job, I got a lot of show, but for me it's like I didn't do much like exhibit work in the gallery. Like I quite not into the gallery system, and most of the clients is contacting me like directly
through the website, or because they know you from somebody that tells them? Or...
Yeah.
So you don't have an agent that sells your work?
I about to have the agent in Laos and Europe this year, maybe.
So I suppose there is a little bit of a stereotype when it comes to artists that indeed for many years you have to have more of a bohemian lifestyle, or a little bit, and then one day you just sell a painting for like $1 million, and that's how it works. Is it true, or not quite like that?
I earn millions a year, yeah. Million or maybe 2 million each year. But I don't know where the money goes.
Okay.
Like, it's not about like the bohemian and stuff. Like the work is the work rate, like the price that you sell the work is up on your abilities and your reputations. So like the more that I get like good work, like some of the job, like people think it's like, oh, this is cheap, I don't do it. This is free, I don't do it. Like sometimes you have to compare. Like sometimes it's like free job, sometimes it's like very cheap pay, but it's give you very good chance to like becoming you, like doing your work exactly what you do, or like good publicity and stuff. I didn't like picky with like the work. If it's interesting, and if I have enough money to join, or like if they support me enough, like I just jump in. Yeah, I mean like I just do. And like the rest of the work that I do is like private commission. Private commission is like people buy my work. It is because like after year like 4th year, my work is start to like selling very fast. So I don't have my painting with me. Until now, I don't have any painting with me.
You sold them all, yeah?
Yeah, I sold it all, maybe like 600 or 700 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, I sold it all for living. Yeah, and that still have like some like a lot of clients that still like want my work. Some people wait like 2 or 3 years because like I move like a lot, like my life is not stable. They wait for my work, and I like kind of like in depth with the client, because like they already bought like the air, like blank canvas, like they bought it before I even like painting.
Oh, okay, so now you have to deliver it to them. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's I understand. It's very interesting indeed, you know, to have like the artist lifestyle, I suppose, and I mean, the most driving things in life are spiritual in nature, in my opinion, and. Being an artist, you are in front of a blank canvas and you have an inspiration, right? And then you start putting it on the canvas. I mean, can you describe the process of creating a painting?
It actually is work more than that. I mean, it's like people think like, okay, you be the painter, like you like have to painting every day. No, like sometimes like I paint like once a month, but the process of thinking is like more than that. I have to take like maybe 4 or 5 hours to think and walk around and stuff, and when I'm ready I just like go I can paint in like 10 or like half an hour and finish. But like before that, I have to think a lot and remember things a lot. When like I first start like my work, it's all emotional, right? Like a kid. So everything you feel, like you get it out. And after like a few years, I think it's like I don't want to be like that. I don't want to say like same story over and over again. It's like again, it's like you're suffering, you're like traumatized, blah blah blah. So like later I put it like more like conceptual. I read a lot of books. So like people like say like, why you move so much like books to Phangan? And I like, no, it's not the book. This is my data for work. So like before like one painting, they have like a the system that I have to think about concept and things. They have the video on it, like you can check it out. But it's like they will have like the visual, they will have like the mood that I like, the color shade, the concept, the theory and stuff. It's like it's more than just paint, because if I just like express my mood, it's just so what? I do it for like almost like 6 years. I don't want to do it anymore. So like I try to make it more deeper. And like some of my work, I just do the work almost about like a politic thing. Is called a third person. It's a performance. It's about like the people that like ignoring like every other things, and like I just like make a question to like the audience, like, is it really a good life to live like that? And
not be involved with anything, yeah?
Yeah, and before that I do the work with the eyes. I use the eye to paint. So like that work is very hard. It took me half year to think about it and designs and everything. And that work I got paid for like 3,000 actually, but it's international art event, and I have to do the propose like paper to ask for money to do that. So, but that one, like a lot of people like it. That one called Every Pain is Temporary. So the eyes like go down and move in, and then you hear like the crack of like their like things, and people like try to like capture the picture at the floor, right? When like I painting now, and every second that they take is change, and it's very work. It's think a lot, but like it's very easy and simple, and people get like, yeah, every pen is temporary. Even like my phone cannot capture it like in time, and like yeah, that one like a lot of people like it.
Would you say it's maybe the most well received piece of art
people
you've done?
Will remember me like, oh, the girl that paint with the eyes and something like that. Yeah.
Very good.
I really like that one.
So you say lots of inspiration from books, and I mean, I've been to your house, and that you turn up temporarily into a coffee shop as well.
Yeah, I got kicked out already. A new one, but yeah, mostly it's for the book, people that I met, and music. I really like music, and also movie.
So movies, books, and music are your big inspirations, and you say, of course, that you are becoming more of an abstract, conceptual kind of artist moving forward. So it takes you a long time, possibly, to come up with a new idea, think it through, study, research it. But then when you really embrace it and you go onto the canvas and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but I never know what it's going to be like. Like, I never know like what it's going to finish like. Like, I just talk to the canvas when I paint.
And it just comes very nice.
Yeah, and like, it's just like lost in the moment, and then like you're like, okay, it's done. Okay, this is all I want to say. It's like this is it.
It sounds fascinating. You know, the artistic kind of endeavor or the artistic energy, something that I've been looking into. You know, there is this lady called Cameron that wrote, The Artist Way, which is a book that I read, like, and it really inspired me about 10 years ago. Of how it is very healthy for human beings to take the artist out, or like go on a date with your inner child or your inner artist, you know, and to be playful in life, and to let these moments of inspiration come and not repress them, you know. It's not just about serious work all the time, repetitive work, etc. We are creative people, and we need to find an outlet for this creativity. Me, myself, I started doing theater recently, which I really like. I write a little blog, which I also love doing. But I'm not particularly good at, you know, like sort of visual art myself. So that's why I really appreciate when I see people that can really represent, you know, something in a visual form. I think it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's very fun doing it. Like, and there's like the energy. Like people like to ask me like, what is a good one and what is a like bad one? But like, I said like, you will feel it if it's good. Like my ex used to buy my work, and some of my friends like buy my work too, and they all have the same problem. My ex cannot sleep because like they have like work of my work in his room, because he said like it's like they have like some energy that like interrupting him. And like for my friend, like she hang in the like kitchen room, and she's like she said like she feel like she met me every day. She's like, hi.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, and she said like it's changing the mood every day. It's kind of like it's depend on like what is like the day like, and I like it.
As you might know, Koh Phangan is very close to my heart, so I've been here for 5 years, I really love it. And whenever I interview people, I always ask them, what is so special about Koh Phangan? Why did you choose to move down here?
Okay, like for the fact is, I never been to Koh Phangan before, but I choose to move my life here. First time in my life coming here and moving here. I've been in the Bangkok, and in Bangkok, like a lot of people know me. There's a lot of drama, everything is expensive, and you see a lot of events in Phangan and like stuff and things. And I think this Iceland is very spiritual, very art. People is very nice, and like I don't know. I feel like it's like very like soul islands. Like they have a soul in the islands, and I feel it's like yeah, it's a good place to like do the work. And the point that I moved from Bangkok is like I don't have much money anymore, because like I mean I have to rent like bigger house because I have a bigger work, but I cannot like afford it that much. And to live in Bangkok is very expensive, and I feel like I'm tired with people and like everything. So like, yeah, so I decided to move out because I think like living in Phangan is like might be cheaper, more space, and plus like people, and even in that everything that I saw, I want to explore everything, and I think it's good. It's helped me like inspiring, which is very good.
Yeah. I like it very much when you say it's a soul island, you know, indeed. And there are lots of spiritual people here, or like seekers, like people that do different kind of practices from India, from China, New Age, Western, etc. And there is an art scene, but it's very small at the moment. That's why it's great that you're here. I think there is a lot of potential to grow the art scene in Koh Phangan because of the kind of people it attracts. But we need more artists, and particularly more serious, like established one like yourself. I hope that you'll find some ways of involving people in some art projects here, because it would be a great thing for the island, and I really hope that this can happen.
It's like have to take a time. We're just like moving here 1 month. It's still like adjusting. Yeah, still adjusting thing. And like another fact is like I have like some work that they will go internationally like in the midst of this year. So like I can work from everywhere. So that's why like why not? Phangan is a good place.
Perfect.
And very private.
Well,
the thing that I need is like finding friends, more friends.
That's good, that's good.
And to go.
It's going to happen particularly, you know, I got so many ideas, I'm going to tell you afterwards, okay? I got so many ideas on how you can get like some artists or people that are interested in art, you know? Because there's many of them here, I'm pretty sure. And as I said, you know, I don't think there's any established artists here yet. So you probably He's gonna probably be the most established artist in Koh Phangan as we speak. For what I know, maybe not. I don't want to offend anybody. So let's see.
Yeah.
But I can give you certainly some ideas later on. Well, it's been great getting to know you, chatting, and also, I'm very happy to have some Thai people as well coming in and being part of the community, because it's such a Farang community here. It's very nice to opening up to people from Bangkok coming down and mingling with us, because, we want to make it as international, as diverse as possible. So that's beautiful. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.